Hello, 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 sluts. We are back. Yes, it is that time of year again. Fantasy football is looming. Yes, we are on the crest, not the crest, the crust of the pie here. We're almost getting into the middle. We're on the outer edge. About to be here. I'm thinking my calculations roughly 4 weeks, less than a month. I like it. So yeah, it's right there. Now, I'm sure you all are quite aware of our recent, I guess, little miniature drafting expedition as far as our whole, whatever you want to call it, to determine our draft order. Gotta love that PGA. I personally hate it. But if you're Joe, who ended up with the #1 pick, I'm sure he's quite thrilled about it. So, for those that aren't fully aware of the draft order, gonna run through that real quick, just give you a heads up of what's going down, and then I will fill you in on our drafting procedures, the ceremonies, how they will commence. Mr. Joe, like I said, he got the first pick, got Adam Scott, finished at 5 under. Wow, that's a whopping 17 strokes ahead of Estes' guy, and 14 ahead of mine, so bravo, Joe. Second pick is going to go to Matt, the El Cañado. You got Dennis Johnson, Dustin Johnson, whatever, D. Johnson, whatever you want to friggin' call him. Started off rough, coming along strong, under 3 under for the tournament. Gets him #2, and then Cliffy got 3rd. He doesn't need any more help. He won last year. Of course, I consider that just ballsy luck. Got frickin' Matt Kuchar. Finished it even. Then friggin' Chop, of all people, gets the Mexican Miguel Angel Jimenez in his bizarre stretching. Finished at 2 over, which was good enough for 4th. It blows my mind. Tiger got Miss Ashton a +4, which leads her the 5 spot. Lucky her. Seth, his new best friend Hunter Mahan, finished at 7 over. He gets the 6th pick. Me and Mr. Brant Snedeker, who can burn in a fiery car crash for all I care, +9. I get #7. But poor Estes, 12 over for the tournament for Mr. Phil Mickelson. That's just bad luck, Estes. That wasn't a bad pick. That was bad. That was awful luck. And just so I don't have any bad karma on my hands before the season, whenever I said that Snedeker should burn in a car crash, I was thinking like a small, like 1st, 2nd degree, like maybe from chain, like radiator. Just something small, like on the back of the forearm. Nothing crazy. Just almost like a little swat on the hand. Nothing that's going to permanently affect his health in any way. So, now that we've got all that out of the way, how this is going to work. Come draft day, which is next Saturday. I'm not sure on the numerical date. Let me pull that up for some people that don't really remember dates that well. That will be the 24th, Cliff. Next Saturday for most of us, unless something changes. So basically how it's going to go down this year. Last year we were all huddled around our laptops at our respective locations. Just kind of huddling around, doing it all on the computer. Well, this year, there will be no computer, unless by some random chance you actually do want to bring your laptop or some form of electronic device to maybe help you with your picking. Anything that you want to bring as far as player organization, like projections, anything like that, it's all fair game to bring. Do any of that. It's just basically how we're going to make our picks. Instead of typing them in on the computer, we're going to have a big, imagine this. Good time to thank our sponsors, by the way. Imagine this here wall is a board that has player names all over it, organized by position, and however we want to rank the players, alphabetically, projection. We haven't made it that far yet, but just work with me here. Big board, players. Your turn. You will go choose a player off of the board, make your pick announcements, and then we will have some form of organizing your picks, whether it be individual little boards spread strategically throughout the room, you will place them there. And so, basically, every player available is up here. So Chop, I don't know if we're going to go deep enough numerically as far as player-wise to get Joe Adams in there, but sure we can make an exception. So, basically, we're going to do that until our picks are up. We have a full roster. Then I will take those picks immediately, place them in to the lineups on our league to where the trading, the Seth talking can commence. It'll be just like normal. It's just kind of going to be a little bit of a different way of getting our players. So, I would encourage you to do a little bit of planning ahead of time, Chop, instead of just showing up and picking Joe Adams. Just for your sake. I mean, unless you want to be the doormat again, which you have superior positioning over 4 of us in the draft. So, you have an opportunity to redeem yourself from last year. Whether you do that or not is a completely different matter. Just saying, the opportunities are presenting themselves. People like me and Estes, it's going to be a rough go. I believe it's our fantasy luck from last year just kind of carried over. And so, we'll see. But anywho, the details of the draft, smaller things are still being worked out as far as the entire proceedings of the night, evening, whatever, that's another thing. Time of day, don't know if we've actually settled on that yet. So, that's on the way. We will be filling everybody in. I believe that is just about all that I have right now. I wish you all absolutely no luck in the draft. I hope everybody's first picks but mine, tear major ligaments in their, crucial joints, whether it be knees for running backs or receivers, elbows for quarterbacks, maybe even a shoulder. That might be better. Except for my pick, of course. I mean, hope they have best health. So, basically, from me and Tina here, we would just want to wish everybody a happy week and a half leading up to draft day and a very fond suck it! Peace.